Good morning, collective. Welcome to my channel and welcome back to those of you who have seen previous videos. It is literally 5:55 in the morning, which is perfect for this message. So the angel number for today is going to be angel number 555, which signifies change and transformation. Spirit wants you to know that your life is being transformed. Before I get into the message for today, I am reminded of something that I forgot to mention in a previous video where Spirit was telling me to talk a little bit about spiritual protection. Spirit wanted to remind me to say that for those of you that are looking for ways to spiritually clean your home, that if you live near the ocean, that you can actually go to the ocean and get some ocean water and put it in like a spray bottle, and you can spray your home with ocean water. That's great for cleansing the home. If you don't live near an ocean, but you live near a river water will work as well, although ocean water is better. But it's important to know that it must be a moving body of water, not like a lake or a pond, not that creek behind your home. And it has to be a natural flowing body of water. It can't be like a reservoir or anything man-made. But also, I forgot to mention that in terms of spiritual protection, I got like images of like artwork, like someone who loves artwork around their home. They have like pictures specifically of like abstract art, right? Spirit was saying that you can blow up, like get some blow up pictures of like sigils, I think that's how you say it, sigils, or mudras, which are like the different hand what do I want to say, like hand movements, that you can take pictures of those and blow them up onto a canvas, and you can hang those around your home like artwork, and that will also be great in spiritually protecting your home. So I just want to give a quick disclaimer because I don't really understand a lot about the law and how things work. I just Googled it online because I've seen other people use music and songs in the background in their videos, and I thought just by like putting the disclaimer on there that it would be okay. And I like read online that copyright infringement only comes into play if you use like 60 seconds or more of a song. But one of my videos got flagged, and it was really weird because the video that got flagged, literally I used like 19 seconds of the song. But I'm just going to no longer do the songs of the day. Well, most of my messages come with song because that's how Spirit is able to help clarify some things for me, or sometimes that's how the messages even come through, is because a certain song will come on, and then that's how the message will come through. Not come on, but a certain song will just randomly pop into my head, and that's how the message comes through. So I love doing my songs of the day, but I think like I'm just going to speak the lyrics from now on, or y'all might unfortunately hear me off key singing some lyrics, but I won't be posting the videos in my I won't be posting the clips in my videos anymore. So just wanted to give that quick disclaimer. So the message that I am delivering today is hidden in plain sight. Spirit wants you to know that you were hidden in plain sight for your own protection. Your light was best kept secret until you were ready to stand in your power. So this message actually came through on Wednesday. I love coffee, right? I'm a huge coffee person. I love Starbucks, right? So I was at the coffee shop on Wednesday morning. And this is not like the real Starbucks. This is like, one of the little small ones that they have like inside the hospitals. But there was the hospital that I work for is really, really good about hiring disabled individuals. And that's one of the things that I actually love about working there, right? So I went to the coffee shop, and there was this young woman there, and she wasn't really disabled, but she had some obvious difficulties. So she was taking the orders, and I was in line, and I was I was ordering and she kept getting my order wrong. I was just trying to get an iced caramel macchiato. I was trying to make it something simple because I know, like, with the Starbucks, some of those orders can get really complicated really quickly. So I was trying to keep it simple, and she was just like, I don't know what that is. And I was like, you know what? I said, that's fine. I was like, just trying to explain to her. And then there was another woman that was working with her who was making the drinks at the time for the customers who had ordered before me. So I told her, I was like, I don't mind waiting. I'm not in like a big rush, take your time, right? So she finally got my order straight. Well, the other woman, after she got finished making the other drinks, came back and finally got my order straight. And the guy behind me, when he was going to make his order, he was really rude. I mean, he kept getting an attitude, and I felt so bad. I mean, the girl looked like she wanted to cry, and I felt so bad for her. And in normal situations, I would have spoken up and said something. But unfortunately, at work, we have that thing where, like, the customer is always right. So make sure you're careful of how you treat the customers, which, the patients, be respectful of the patients, be kind to the patients. So it gets kind of tricky when you're trying to step in those instances. But, like, he was just being so rude to her. And he eventually just left and was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to another coffee shop. And everyone in line was kind of thinking like, well, thank God. Like, what took so long? Like, just like, if you're not satisfied, if you're not happy, just leave. Right. But it came through so heavy of like, be careful how you treat people, right? Spirit has their chosen ones hidden in plain sight, right? So just be careful of how you treat people, because you never know who someone is, and you never know who is on someone's spiritual team, right? I kept hearing that, like, y'all know that popular saying where it's like, God gives second chances, I don't. Well, in this instance, it came through and Spirit was saying, look, my healers give second chances, but we don't, meaning like Spirit doesn't. And I just kept hearing that song. Several songs came through with this one, or I think like maybe two or three, but three songs. Yeah, three songs came through with this one. And the first one being Cardi B, like, be careful with me, right? And I just kept I kept hearing Spirit say, look, be careful with my chosen ones, right? Be careful with how you're treating my chosen ones, because we don't give second chances, right? So Spirit gave me this message because I'm hearing that some of the chosen ones are kind of like in this funk of where they're feeling like, why me? Why was this allowed to happen to me? Like, I'm getting that a lot of the chosen ones feel like they've been taken advantage of or treated unfairly throughout their life. But Spirit wants you to understand that this was allowed to happen for your protection, right? As odd as that sounds. People who treated you badly were actually just projecting onto you, right? Or at least they were trying to project how they felt about themselves onto you. And I'm hearing that even though they were treating you badly, and even though it may have made you feel a certain type of way, what they were trying to do, what they were trying to project on you actually wasn't working, because you were covered by Spirit. And I'm hearing that the fact that it wasn't working, or at least not working to the extent that they wanted it to, that's kind of why they kept going, it kept getting worse. And sometimes you ever hear like people say, it'll be like the same energy in a new form. I'm hearing that, growing up, it may have been, because I'm hearing that like a lot of you all, and I've heard this in like several other videos, but I'm getting heavy that a lot of you, like, your first, I don't even want to say enemies, but your first encounters with being treated unfairly was actually in your own family. And I'm not even talking about that middle child syndrome. I mean, like, truly being treated unfairly was within your own family. So I'm hearing like that energy just kind of transferred to where it went from maybe in your own family to maybe someone at school. Maybe you got older, maybe it was someone at work. It just same energy, but it was just transforming. But I'm hearing that, you're covered. You're covered. And the reason why people tend to pick on you is because they can see your light. They can sense your light. They can't quite put their finger on it, but they can sense your light. And something about your light just irritates them even more. And then when they try to project on you and put you in this energy, and when it's not effective to the extent that they want it to be, it just makes them try even harder. And I'm hearing for the collective that just kind of puts you in this space of like, why me? Why always me? Right? But Spirit needs you to understand that this was done for your protection, right? And it's funny because as I was leaving the coffee shop, when I left work that Wednesday evening, the car that was in front of me, as I was listening to the radio where the next song that comes into play came in, I look at the car in front of me and it has 444 on the license plate, right? And Spirit was just like, look, the time to be quiet, the time to be meek is over, right? You are protected. You've always been protected. And now is the time to speak up. And not just speak up, but Spirit wants you to speak with authority, right? That next song, Put It on the Floor by Lotto. And all I kept hearing was, rip me out the plastic, I've been acting brand new. Or, put a ribbon on it because I'm acting brand new, which is like Cardi B's. That's I think her first line when it gets to her verse in the song, because I'm hearing like a lot of Cardi B. And then I'm hearing like, and even when you stand up for yourselves, for those that, try to give you pushback, I'm hearing Spirit say, if they try to run up on you, they gonna get ran through. I'm sorry, but sometimes when Spirit comes through, it is so funny to me. Like, it is so funny to me because Spirit is like, look, we are fighting your battles. Now, first of all, Spirit has always been fighting your battles, but now that you all are stepping up, now that you all are ascending and stepping into your power, Spirit really needs you to understand that they are fighting your battles. When that part came in, I was so tickled. Like, if they try to run up on you, they gonna get ran through. Spirit is not playing. They are not playing. Spirit hid you until you were ready to stand in your power. They did this because not necessarily like these karmics and low vibrational energies, but some of these higher level beings, especially these ones who understand spirituality, and these ones who, when they come across you, they're able to sense and they know exactly who you are. Spirit hid you so that you would be out of their radar. Because of some of these, and a lot of you all are feeling this energy now, where you're feeling as though people are invading your personal space, or people are invading your energy, because I can sense that like a lot of you all are actually, there are people out there who are actually getting readings on you, right? And there are even readers out there who are tapping into your energy without your permission and without the permission of your team, right? So Spirit is like, before you got a better understanding of who you are and therefore how to better spiritually protect yourself, Spirit had to hide you so that these individuals wouldn't try to take you out before your time. Or some of these individuals are even so crafty that what they'll do is they'll put you in an emotional state to where you will want to take yourself out before your time, right? And this actually came through in a dream that I had, where I I didn't understand at the time the significance of the dream or why I was being shown it, but I'm going to talk about it now because I feel like it has significance in this particular message. So in this dream, there was this divine masculine who was, head over heels in love with this female who he thought was his divine counterpart, but she was far from it. She was actually a karmic and a little bit more than that. But in this dream, this karmic had done spell work on this divine masculine. So he was head over heels in love with her. I mean, would have done anything that she asked. And she left him. She left him, completely broke his heart, left him to be with someone else. And this divine masculine was in such despair that in the dream, I had to stop him from wanting to recycle himself, right? And another song came through, like when I woke up and when I was thinking about that dream. That song by Glorilla Tomorrow came through, and it wasn't necessarily for that dream, but I'm hearing that this is for a divine masculine or a divine feminine. I don't remember exactly how the words go, so I may mess it up a little bit. And there's a lot of cussing in that song, and I'm going to try to say it without saying all the cussing. So excuse me if I slip up but she says, she said, my old friend, both they, some clowns, thought that she had one up on me, but she got my hand-me-downs. So the message came through as your ex went back to her old thing. Both they, some clowns, thought they had one up on you, but now she's a hand-me-down, right? And because I'm speaking it and not saying it, it probably didn't even flow like the way that the beat flows. But basically what Spirit was saying is look, divine feminine or divine masculine, that ex that left you to go be with someone else, or I'm hearing that ex that left you to go be with their ex, their previous, they're downgraded. First of all, her ex was already a downgrade, and now that they went back to that ex, they are now a downgrade. I'm hearing that female or that male, depending on if it's a divine feminine or divine masculine, or even if you're into same sex dating, whatever your preference is with your sexuality, I don't judge. It's saying that person could have been a king or a queen if they would have stayed with you, divine feminine or divine masculine. But because they left, they are now a hand-me-down, right? So meanwhile, Spirit says that they have an elevated soulmate coming your way, right? And for some of you, it may be your twin flame, but I'm getting a lot of twin flames aren't really doing what they need to be doing at this time. But for some of you all, Spirit has an elevated soulmate coming your way that is going to have you. I'm just seeing someone skipping and just in bliss, right? And all I can hear in my head is, I never knew love like this before, right? I'm just hearing that song while I'm seeing someone skipping through a meadow of flowers, right? Then I'm hearing Spirit say that, look, we got something bigger and better coming your way, right? And I don't even know why that message came through with the hidden in plain sight. But either way, Spirit is saying that, look, you were hidden in plain sight for your protection. But now it's time for you to speak up and to speak up with authority, because we have so many blessings that are coming your way, and we need you to stand in your power so that these individuals don't come and try to snatch your blessings from under you, right? So no longer are you hidden in plain sight. Now you are ready for the world to see. So thank you all for listening. I hope you all have a great day. I've been up early taking notes and getting these messages together to try to put them in a coherent fashion, because my notes are kind of all over the place, which is why sometimes I'm like stutter or fumbling, or there'll be like breaks and pauses because I'm trying to put everything in a coherent manner. But anyways, I've been up early and now I'm tired again. So I'm going to go back and lay down and just kind of relax for the rest of my day. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for listening. Bye.